small island which can only be reached via an arduous 2-hour boat trip, lined with hundreds of deformed, decapitated, and sinister-looking dolls exists.
Hey there guys, what's happening and welcome back to our channel. Are you daring enough to go to the most mysterious and mythical islands that we have listed down for you? There are only a few brave people that dare step into these places and explore the legends that they've heard. If you're planning to go for a vacation this year, then perhaps you will consider these mysterious islands no one has ever visited before. Number 7. Snake Island, Brazil. Snake Island, famously known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, is an island off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean. Does thinking about snake or snake venom give you the jitters? Depending on the species, even a single drop of a snake venom can crumble an entire human being system. Now imagine having to encounter a snake that poses that kind of danger. And then imagine a place on Earth that's actually full of those things. We don't really have to go over how scary that situation is now, do we? This island in Brazil is home to 5,000 golden lanceheads, which are one of the deadliest snakes in the world. These golden lanceheads are the dominant population on the island, which is why no human population is able or even allowed to settle there. And if any unfortunate soul ever wants to go there, they never come back alive.
A wiggle of the tail fools the birds that there's a juicy grub to eat.
Number 6. Gaiola Island, Italy. Gaiola Island in Italy is located offshore in the Gulf of Naples. This island is peculiar in its design as well because it's basically two islands that are connected with a rusty bridge. It's actually pretty with the breathtaking cobblestone streets on the island. However, legend has it that the island is cursed. Many have said that Gaiola has proven to bring bad luck to the owners because it has often caused them losses. Some even are of the opinion that the islands cause sudden deaths through suicides, heart attacks, and even sometimes cold murder. In fact, in some instances, people were even admitted to mental hospitals or put in jail after being on the island. Number 5. Sable Island, Nova Scotia. Sable Island, also known as the Island of Sand, is a Canadian island. Sometimes it's also called the Graveyard of the Atlantic, and there's a reason behind that. Legend has it that the island is a home to exotic horses who are not like any of the other that we've seen before, and they are wild in nature. According to a special report made on the island in 2016, it was noted that the island is home to 550 free-roaming horses. Another weird thing about this place is that it has no natural trees. But here comes the most interesting thing about Sable Island, and that's that it had many ships buried in it. In fact, there have been reported to be 490 shipwrecks on the island, which isn't something that's not creepy.
A final frontier of land man has failed to claim.
Number 4. Palmyra Island, North Pacific. Palmyra Island, also known as Palmyra Atoll, is one of the Northern Line Islands. The island itself is a picture-perfect example of a dream destination with its shiny water, beautiful palm trees, intricate corals, and breathtaking sunsets. Palmyra Atoll is almost perfect, but wait until you hear about its history. The place has no permanent population and has been home to tragic happenings such as horrible murders, lootings, buried treasure, pirate attacks, as well as secret military operations. Number 3. The Island of the Dolls, Mexico City. The Island of the Dolls, which is also known as La Isla de las Muñecas, is a place situated in Mexico City. The island was originally owned by a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera, who claimed that a little girl drowned in the canal after being stuck in the lilies. After her death, many dolls started floating to the island, and now thousands of dolls are hanging from the trees there. Some with cobwebs on them, some with body parts missing, and some beheaded.
A small island which can only be reached via an arduous 2-hour boat trip, lined with hundreds of deformed, decapitated, and sinister-looking dolls exists.
Number 2. Hashima Island, Japan. Hashima Island, usually known as Gongonjima, is an abandoned island of Nagasaki. This abandoned island used to be one of the most highly populated islands of Nagasaki's many islands. In fact, it was one of the most densely populated places on the earth. However, it was eventually forsaken where people left, and the only thing remaining on the island is fine concrete buildings, which are also a symbol of Japan's progress towards modernity. However, each empty building has its own story, so going there can be quite a scary experience unless you dare.
いう印象だったそうですけど、非常に人工的な島でしたが、人々が
Number 1, Poveglia Island, Italy. And we end here with the spookiest one of them all. Poveglia Island in Italy is not that big in its size, but its history is remarkable. The island used to be a place where the mentally ill or those who had to be punished were brought to and left behind. This culture was first started by the Romans, and then eventually in 1922, a mental hospital was built on that very island. A lot of experiments on people happen on the island, but it's isolated and now empty. Legends say that the souls of the abandoned and the tortured still roam that island, which makes it one of the most haunted places on the planet. If you still dare to visit any of these places, then God help your soul. If you're the adventurous type that found this video exciting, then don't forget to smash that like button, and if you want more content that's filled with suspense and adventure like this one, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon. Until next time, take care and goodbye.